Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're over 60, or if you know someone who is, you might have noticed that everyday activities, like walking upstairs or getting out of a chair, can feel a bit more challenging over time. Today, we're going to talk about something that affects many of us as we age: the gradual weakening of our legs. But don't worry, this isn't about alarm or drastic changes. Instead, we'll explore why this happens in a straightforward way, and I'll share 2 simple exercises that can help maintain and even improve your leg strength. These are easy to do at home, without any special equipment, and they're designed to fit into your daily routine comfortably. Let's start by understanding why leg strength tends to decline as we get older. It's a natural part of aging, but it's not something that happens overnight or without reason. Our muscles, including those in our legs, are made up of fibers that help us move, balance, and support our body weight. As we enter our 60s and beyond, a process called sarcopenia begins to play a role. Sarcopenia is simply the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It's influenced by several factors, like reduced hormone levels, such as testosterone and growth hormone, which naturally decrease over time. These hormones help maintain muscle tissue, so when they're lower, our muscles don't repair and rebuild as efficiently after daily use. Another key factor is how our lifestyle evolves. Many of us become less active as responsibilities shift, perhaps retiring from a physically demanding job or spending more time indoors. This reduced activity means our leg muscles aren't challenged as often, leading to a gradual weakening. Think of it like a car that's driven less frequently. The engine still works, but it might not perform as smoothly without regular use. Additionally, our nerves, which signal muscles to contract, can become slightly less responsive with age, affecting coordination and power. But here's an important point to clarify. This weakening isn't inevitable or unstoppable. A common misunderstanding is that once you're over 60, muscle loss is just part of getting old and there's nothing you can do about it. That's not entirely accurate. While some decline is natural, research shows that consistent, gentle strength-building activities can slow it down significantly and even reverse some effects. Studies from organizations like the National Institute on Aging have demonstrated that older adults who engage in regular resistance exercises maintain better muscle function compared to those who don't. It's about nurturing what we have, not trying to turn back the clock unrealistically. Why does leg strength matter so much in everyday life? Well, our legs are the foundation for mobility and independence. Strong legs help us stand up from a seated position without straining, walk steadily on uneven surfaces, or carry groceries without feeling unsteady. When legs weaken, simple tasks can become more effortful, which might lead to relying more on others or avoiding activities we enjoy. For instance, if you've ever felt a little wobbly after sitting for a while, that's often tied to leg muscle fatigue. Maintaining leg strength supports better balance, reduces the risk of falls, which are a common concern as we age, and allows us to stay active in the ways that bring us joy, like gardening, playing with grandchildren, or taking a leisurely stroll. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into the science behind muscle weakening. Muscles work through a cycle of breakdown and repair. Every day as we move, tiny tears occur in the muscle fibers, and our body repairs them, making the muscles stronger. But with age, this repair process slows because of changes in protein synthesis, the way our cells build new muscle proteins. Nutrition plays a role here too. If we're not getting enough protein or calories, the body has fewer building blocks to work with. Conditions like arthritis or past injuries can also contribute by making movement painful, which discourages use and accelerates weakness. It's worth noting that women and men experience this differently sometimes. For women, menopause can accelerate muscle loss due to drops in estrogen, which helps protect muscle tissue. For men, it's often more gradual. But regardless of gender, the principles for maintaining strength are the same: regular, targeted movement. Before we get to the exercises, let's correct another misconception. Some people think that to build or maintain muscle, you need intense workouts or gym memberships. That's not the case, especially for those of us over 60. Gentle, consistent efforts are far more effective and sustainable. The goal isn't to bulk up like an athlete. It's to preserve functional strength for daily living. And remember, it's always wise to check with your doctor before starting new exercises, particularly if you have any health conditions like joint issues or heart concerns. This ensures everything is tailored to your needs safely. All right, now let's talk about the 2 easy exercises that can make a real difference. We'll go through each one step by step, explaining how to do it, why it works, and how to incorporate it into your routine. These are body weight exercises, meaning you use your own weight as resistance, and they're modifiable for different fitness levels. The first exercise is the chair squat. This is a fantastic way to strengthen the quadriceps, the muscles on the front of your thighs, as well as your glutes and hamstrings. Why focus on these? The quads are crucial for extending your knees, which you do every time you stand up or climb stairs. Strong glutes and hamstrings support your hips and back, promoting better posture and reducing strain on your lower body. To do a chair squat, start by standing in front of a sturdy chair with your feet shoulder width apart. Your toes should point slightly outward for comfort. Slowly lower your body as if you're about to sit down, bending at the knees and hips. Go down until your buttocks just touch the chair. Don't fully sit. Then push through your heels to stand back up straight. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions, and do this 2 to 3 times a week. If that feels too challenging at first, you can actually sit down briefly and then stand up, using the chair for support. Why does this work? By controlling the descent and ascent, you're engaging the muscles eccentrically and concentrically, meaning you're working them while lengthening and shortening. This builds endurance and power without high impact. Over time, you'll notice it's easier to get up from chairs or sofas, and your legs feel more stable. Let me share a real-world example. Imagine you're at home, and you need to pick something up from the floor. With stronger legs from chair squats, you'll bend and rise more confidently, without that momentary hesitation. It's these small improvements that add up to greater independence. Now, for progression, once you're comfortable with the basic version, try holding the squat position for a few seconds before standing, or do it without the chair for added challenge. But always listen to your body. If there's any pain beyond mild muscle fatigue, stop and consult a professional. The second exercise is the heel raise, also known as a calf raise. This targets the calf muscles on the back of your lower legs, which are essential for pushing off when you walk, maintaining balance and absorbing shock. To perform a heel raise, stand with your feet hip-width apart, holding onto a counter or wall for balance if needed. Slowly rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground as high as comfortable. Hold for a second at the top, then lower back down, controlled. Repeat for 10 to 15 times. Again, 2 to 3 times weekly. Why is this effective? The calves act like springs in your step, helping propel you forward. As we age, these muscles can tighten or weaken, leading to issues like Achilles tendon strain or poor gait. Heel raises strengthen them, improving circulation in the lower legs, and reducing the chance of cramps. In daily life, stronger calves mean better stability on your feet, whether you're walking on a sidewalk or standing in line. For someone who enjoys light hiking or shopping, this can make those activities more enjoyable and less tiring. Like the chair squat, you can modify this. Do it seated if standing is difficult, or add a single leg version later for more intensity. Consistency is key. Start slow and build gradually. Combining these 2 exercises creates a balanced routine for the major leg muscle groups. You might do them back to back, resting a minute between sets. Total time? Just 5 to 10 minutes per session. That's manageable, right? And the beauty is, they complement each other. Squats build overall power, while heel raises enhance precision and endurance. But exercises alone aren't the whole picture. Let's talk about supporting habits that enhance their benefits. Nutrition is vital. Aim for protein-rich foods like eggs, fish, beans, or yogurt to provide the amino acids muscles need for repair. A general guideline is about 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, but adjust based on your needs. Hydration matters too. Muscles function better when well hydrated. And don't forget, overall movement. Walking for 20 minutes a day can amplify the strength gains from these exercises by improving cardiovascular health and joint mobility. Another aspect is rest and recovery. Muscles rebuild during downtime, so space your sessions with rest days. If you're new to this, track how you feel in a simple journal. Noting energy levels or ease of movement can motivate you. Let's address potential challenges. If you have knee issues, for example, ensure your form is correct. In squats, keep knees tracking over toes, not caving in. For heel raises, avoid bouncing. Control the motion. These tweaks make them safer and more effective. Over time, with regular practice, you'll likely experience improved confidence in your movements. Research from the American College of Sports Medicine shows that older adults who strength train report better quality of life, including less fatigue and more enjoyment in activities. Think about the long-term implications. Stronger legs support bone health too, as weight-bearing exercises like these stimulate bone density, helping prevent osteoporosis. They also boost metabolism slightly, aiding in weight management. But it's not just physical, there's a mental boost. Knowing you're taking proactive steps can reduce worry about aging and foster a sense of control. As we wrap up, remember the main takeaway. Leg weakening with age is common, but with simple actions like chair squats and heel raises, you can maintain strength and mobility effectively. It's about making informed, consistent choices that fit your life, leading to greater independence and comfort. If this video has been helpful, consider sharing it with a friend or family member who might find it useful. And if you're interested in more practical tips for everyday living, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos. Thanks for watching, and take care.